Whoa! Holy!
Just beyond this fence lies an abandoned asylum that YouTuber DeGefbro and his friends are eager to explore. Inside, the place resembles a decaying mansion, walls crumbling, darkness swallowing every corner. As they venture deeper, unsettling noises begin to follow them through the halls.
This is dark. Did you get that on camera?
Once they reach the heart of the asylum, DeGefbro pulls out a Ouija board and starts asking questions, trying to make contact with whatever might be lurking nearby.
If there's anybody there, please move the triangle to yes.
Suddenly, a loud bang erupts right behind them, and the entire group bolts in fear. Interestingly, the third person was off camera at the time, which makes you wonder, did they cause the noise for effect? Or could it have been something else? Given the asylum's haunted reputation, it's entirely possible the Ouija board stirred something real. YouTuber DannyWilet9 captures some unsettling moments during a candlelit Ouija board session. Around 6 minutes in, the pointer begins to move wildly, seemingly without anyone touching it.
Alphabet, and then it goes through the thing backwards. Is when
Bro, it's making a figure 8, bro.
They attempt to end the session multiple times, but something or someone won't allow it. The spirit finally identifies itself as Abigail. When they ask her to physically show herself, nothing happens at first, so they decide to close the session. But Abigail appears to have different intentions.
It's not letting me push down, bro. Bro, it's not letting me push down.
What do you mean?
It's not letting me push down to goodbye.
Eventually, whatever force was holding the pointer in place lets go, and they're finally able to move it to goodbye. It's hard to tell if DannyWilet9 was behind the movement, or if something paranormal was actually at play. What do you think? Was it real, or just an act? A YouTuber named Stromedy and his friend venture deep into an underground maze of tunnels, attempting to summon the spirit of a girl said to have lost her life there under mysterious circumstances. At first, they don't take the situation too seriously, but that quickly changes when they believe they've made contact with a seemingly friendly spirit named Abby. Around the 9-minute mark, the energy shifts. They begin to sense another presence, something darker.
Oh, dude, it's doing figure 8s again.
What?
Can you stop? Can you please? Yeah,
Holy.
that's freaking
Creepy.
I'm gonna ask you.
Whoa!
They briefly consider leaving, but Kyle decides to stay and look through the center of a pointer they've been using. According to Abby, whoever does this will be able to see her true form. Kyle raises it to his eye and peers into the darkness beyond.
Pa, you there, bro? Pa. Dude, seriously. Dude.
Let's just go. Let's go back. I know what you mean now. Let's go back.
Did you see her? What'd you see?
Let's go grab the board and let's go.
His reaction feels genuinely intense, but I'm curious to hear if you think it was real or just for show. YouTuber Chaos Prodigy and his friends set up a Ouija board deep in the woods late at night, completely isolated and surrounded by darkness. With fingers on the pointer, they begin inviting any nearby spirits to make contact. For a while, nothing happens, until they ask if a spirit is present and receive a sarcastic no in reply. As the spirit starts to spell out its name, they're suddenly interrupted by a loud noise off camera.
what is that?
W?
No, V. The V.
Say goodbye. Goodbye.
A distant banging sound echoes through the woods, spooking the group enough to end the session right then and there. The video is unfortunately too short to determine whether the noise was something paranormal or just an animal nearby. Maybe if they had stayed longer, they could have uncovered more, but honestly, given the circumstances, it's hard to blame them for getting out fast. Ashley Ortega and her friend Corey set out to film a video explaining how to use a Ouija board, but things take an unsettling turn. Ashley admits up front that she's had bad experiences with the board in the past and is visibly hesitant to try it again. Still, curiosity gets the better of her, and they begin asking questions. At first, the responses are confusing and inconsistent. The board seems to spell out random letters or refuses to respond entirely. But things shift when they believe they've contacted the spirit of an 84-year-old man, one who doesn't seem too eager to talk. Then, it gets personal. The spirit correctly guesses Ashley's age and chillingly adds that it watches her. Ashley's demeanor changes instantly. She begins to shake, clearly affected by the message.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm so...
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
No, let's ask.
The encounter grows even stranger when the board starts making predictions about Ashley's future. Whether those predictions will come true remains to be seen, but the timing of it all, just before they end the session, adds another layer of unease.
Your nose is bleeding. Your nose is bleeding.
If you've ever experienced something similar while using a Ouija board, especially the feeling of being watched or eerily accurate messages, let us know. This session left Ashley and Corey rattled. Was it just coincidence, or did something real come through? After a long day of joking around with his friends, Mikey Mance decides to shift gears and take things in a darker direction by playing with a Ouija board deep inside a reportedly haunted tunnel at a local state park.
We're gonna try to contact the spirits that lay here, that live here, and that haunt this area.
But from the start, things go sideways. The group spends most of the night dodging patrolling park rangers, and it's already 5 a.m. By the time they finally manage to set up. Adding to the tension, the tunnel is still open to traffic, so not only are they risking getting caught, they're also risking getting hit by a passing car. Then something strange starts happening.
Are there any spirits here that would like to contact us? You hear another car?
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
I think we're good.
Oh, we're chilling.
Why do we keep hearing that?
I don't know.
Every single time Mikey asks if a spirit is present, a car drives through. It happens not once, but 3 or 4 times, each time perfectly timed with his questions. Whether it's an eerie coincidence or something more, the group grows increasingly uneasy. Frustrated but determined, they ask one final question, and that's when they get a response.
I don't understand why we're not getting an answer. I'm getting so nervous.
I keep hearing things.
I hear
Is that a car?
What the fuck is that? No way.
What? Oh, shit. Dude.
A chilling noise echoes from the far end of the tunnel, something they weren't expecting at all. The group panics and bolts from the tunnel in a frenzy. But here's the kicker, they never said goodbye. According to Ouija board lore, that means the session remains open and the entity they contacted is still free to linger. So, what do you think? Did Mikey and his crew unknowingly summon something from the other side, or was it just an elaborate prank gone too far? YouTuber Jerry Wells and his housemate decided to confront the eerie disturbances they've been experiencing by sitting down with a Ouija board late one night. According to them, strange things have been happening in their home for weeks, and this session was a last-ditch effort to get some answers.
We're going to try to find out what's in this house. I don't know how else to try to contact it. We've got to find out what it wants. I'm going to see if I can get it to leave us alone.
Right from the start, things feel off. If you watch closely, you can actually see the board begin to tremble, not just from their hands, but with an unnatural kind of vibration that seems to intensify as the questions continue.
Or tell us what you want, what it'll take to leave me and my family and our home alone, and never return. We're tired of this. Just tell us what you want.
Then Jerry asks the question, "What do you want?" Letter by letter, the board slowly spells BLOOD. And that's when things really get disturbing.
What do you mean, blood? What do you want? Come on now.
Oh my God, Tommy!
Immediately after, something unexplainable happens. The board jolts violently, almost leaping off the table as if reacting to the word itself. What's even stranger is that you can clearly see beneath the table the entire time. There are no wires, no magnets, and definitely no one hidden underneath. If this was a hoax, they covered their tracks flawlessly. But if it wasn't, then what kind of force was they dealing with? Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, this video leaves behind one question. How did they make that board move like that? Let me know what you think. Rob and Dodri, a popular YouTube duo, decided to conduct a chilling Ouija board session at 3 a.m., the so-called witching hour, hoping to capture something paranormal on camera.
Is there any spirits out here that would like to contact us?
Things take a turn almost immediately. They begin by asking the spirit to spell out its name, but the session quickly sours when they mock how slowly it responds. This appears to agitate whatever they've contacted. Instead of continuing with the name, the board repeatedly spells out one word, Stephen, the name of Rob's twin brother. The spirit seems fixated on him, and even warns that it harbors ill intentions towards Stephen.
Do you want to hurt Stephen?
Then things get even more disturbing. The board suddenly stops repeating Stephen's name and spells out a much more sinister one, Zozo, a name notoriously linked to malevolent Ouija encounters. Though shaken, they manage to end the session properly and are even told they'll be left alone. But peace doesn't last long.
You said that you will not haunt us, right? Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
As they leave the area, they spot a rattlesnake unusually focused on Stephen. It's just feet away and seems oddly still, as if it's watching. Rob and Audrey can't shake the feeling that Zozo was behind this, using the snake as a final warning. Whether this was a freak coincidence or something far more ominous is up for debate. What do you think? Was Zozo really trying to send a message, or did they just get too deep into their own fear? This video is a textbook example of what not to do when your house is already haunted.
You scared? You scared? No? Alright, we ain't doing none of the TV shit. I think all that shit is fake. We're just gonna ask simple ass questions. We ain't hold no fucking hands. We just gonna see what the fuck happened. We made our own fucking. No, ain't nobody touching it. That's fine. If there's a ghost in here, he gonna move that motherfucker by his damn self.
I know you think it's cold in here.
Don't try to scare me with the TV shit. Nobody's cold. The AC is on in the house. Don't even try. Ready. Everybody ready? Is there anyone else in here besides us? Can you hear me?
Hold on, give it in my hand.
How long we gotta fucking wait?
Before they even ask the Ouija board a single question, something subtle but deeply unsettling happens. The cupboard behind them creaks open entirely on its own. It's easy to miss if you're not paying attention, but it immediately sets an eerie tone for everything that follows. Their reactions say it all. There are no jokes, no nervous laughter, just wide eyes and tense silence as they stare at the makeshift Ouija board in front of them. The fear on their faces looks raw and genuine. If this were staged, you'd expect some dramatic acting, but everything about their body language feels uncomfortably real. And then there are the orbs, large, slow-moving, and unusually close to the camera. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, there's something undeniably strange about the energy in that room.